Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Brick Bios podcast. I'm George, and we're coming to you in visual form. Look at camera 1. Camera 2.
Dropping your water out.
Camera 3. And I'm here with my co-host, Josh.
Okay. Hi.
Immediately makes it weird.
Yeah.
Jacob, who hasn't taken a shower in 5 days.
Showers are scary. It's 2 more showers till Christmas.
Timmy. And then we got the amazing
Why did we let George
Isaac
do this one?
in the back.
What's up?
Why did we let George do this episode?
Because we're recording now and coming to you with visual feed.
And because George is the best looking one out of all of us.
Probably not.
Agreed.
I think it's Isaac.
Yeah, I agree. It's Isaac.
But
So the rest of this is just going to be Isaac's face.
Let's just glaze Isaac this whole podcast.
Nope.
I already did that before.
All right.
so glad that episode's not out yet.
We have a lot to talk about. Battlefield 6. I personally haven't played it because I'm waiting for Black Ops 7.
No, that's say the real reason.
Because I'm broke. But I know Josh, he kind of pre-ordered or not.
I bought it.
He bought
Friday when it
He
came
bought
out.
it day of. That's,
Bruh, it was only released for like an hour and he bought it.
Yeah, I figured when I got off work, I was going to go home and play it. So.
that's the same thing as pre-ordering.
Okay. Well, I got 15 hours in it, so.
But I know you've been playing the game a lot as well as Corey. I just wanted to know your feedback on it. Because personally for me, I've been waiting for Black Ops 7. I heard that with the beta and everything. Seemed like it was a little better than the BF6 beta.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think player count said that.
747,000 people on day one.
Versus, what, peak for...
90.
Yeah.
Okay, player count doesn't mean anything.
Kind of does.
Bro, Marvel Rivals lost 80% of their player count and I still play it.
That's
that's
your
just more of a sign of your
Is this like
issue.
There's like 2,000 people
He's like
playing Halo.
self-outing himself right now.
It's a convention, alright?
There's like 2,000 total people playing Halo. And I'm
Alright,
one of
back to
them,
the
so
original topic, Battlefield 6. How's that going?
It's good. It's a lot of fun. I've been playing a lot, and as much as I can.
Is
Have
it
you learned
everything
how to
hope
fly a
for?
helicopter?
I learned to not crash within the first 10 seconds. Now, as to actually getting kills and actually being productive, maybe not. Probably not yet. The jets are easier, though. So
Jets are... Yeah, they are.
I did get shot down pretty quick because a lot of people are just better than me. And it's hard to get in and learn how to do that.
But did they improve everything off of the beta?
It's different. I can tell you that much. Like, have you played it yet? Like, you kind of...
I played a couple matches.
It
you buy
does
the game?
feel...
Yes, I bought the game. But
Okay.
I waited 2 days.
Yeah,
But-
little things feel different. I'll just say that. Then the beta, and then they're not bad, but when you jump in, you have to kind of like relearn a few things, and but it's been a lot of fun. Still, I don't know what my KD is. I don't know if there's like a way to look at your stats so far.
I haven't
I need to
looked.
check that.
Yeah. And you bought the $100 version. Was that worth it?
I did because I had some money built up in my Steam wallet, but I don't know yet. We'll find out. I took a gamble on that one.
Honestly, still waiting for Black Ops 7 to see what's coming out of that.
He's not getting Black Ops.
Well, I
let's
canceled
be
my
honest.
Game Pass, so I'm not going to be able to try that one on day one.
Uh-huh.
But
I also
don't-
heard that they're wanting to add a battle royale to Battlefield 6. How's that
That's
going to go?
No,
That's been out there for a while.
I don't think
Like,
DICE
what, the
hasn't come out with
28th?
anything, but there's been a lot of streamers who not gonna name names.
Name.
wasn't
Anyways,
there like a
but,
firestorm thing in the trailer?
Was there?
I thought there was like a little clip where you see people running away from like the fire, and that's what in Battlefield 5 when they did their battle royale, it was called Operation Firestorm or something. No, that's what the map.
don't-
There was like a firestorm mode, or that's what their battle royale was. And I thought in the trailer for Battlefield 6 there was like a really quick snippet of like what looked like a battle royale mode.
Okay, you're getting like way too deep in conspiracy theorists right now. All right,
Mhm.
but okay, let's be honest though. I don't think Battlefield 6 needs a battle royale. I think that would be the worst decision DICE could make.
I
in this
think
game.
you're looking at it through the lens of what Call of Duty is now compared to what it was back in 2020.
I think I'm looking at is Call of Duty and Battlefield are not the same game.
So nothing is confirmed, but they're speculating with their first season launch on October 28th. that's what people are speculating when it might launch.
I still think it would be a really bad decision.
I don't think it would. I think it'd be fun. I think it would be a mode that I would try. It may not be my like main thing to do, but I don't think it'll hurt the game at all.
I think Battlefield is way too slow paced.
Are you going to run
To
assault,
have a battle royale.
medic,
Yeah,
engineer?
how do the
like
classes
that's
work?
the classes won't really work in a battle royale
Yeah,
unless
it
they
could.
do
quads.
something like what they were playing with in the beta with fixed weapons.
Hmm.
So if you did something like that, where depending on which character you go with or which class you go with, that there's perks, there's pros and cons, and so you're not going to be able to do the team play. Like engineer can go and help heal vehicles, medic of course goes and heals teammates, but depending on, they may do something like that. Different classes have different capabilities, so it's a pro and con. But I don't know.
I still don't think it. I mean, I'm looking at it as the lens of Battlefield doesn't get, like, Call of Duty and Battlefield are very different games. I mean, everyone compares them just because they're first person shooters, but like if you play both games, they're very different from each other, you know? And you don't like, I think George says, yeah, Call of Duty is very fast paced. And that's why I think their Battle Royale would work.
I'm very fast when I have a tank bearing down on me in Battlefield.
But like Battlefield's not that. And then yeah, you have these classes. And then the other thing is, it didn't work back in the day when they did it. When they did it with Battlefield 5.
But that game was overall pretty mediocre.
Yeah, but nobody wanted it though. That was a problem. Nobody wanted it.
That was also the time when everybody was coming out with the Battle Royale.
That still hasn't changed.
Well-
Also, EA doesn't need a Battle Royale. They have Apex. They already have a game that's a Battle Royale that's bringing them in money.
Well, and then
I
so
think
you're
DICE,
probably going to
DICE should focus on Battlefield 6 multiplayer, not the Battle Royale. They need to focus on their main multiplayer experience, bring in more guns, more maps, and help with the Portal experience.
The maps do need to be, they need to be bigger maps. Like
I
that's a
did see
big
that.
thing.
I saw that the maps looked a little small compared to
There's
previous
only
titles.
like a couple of like really big maps, and
But I would imagine that over time, like some of their big maps from before, like Battlefield 4, some of their big maps, really big ones, didn't come out till some of the DLCs dropped. So I think Battlefield 6 is, I mean, you got probably a 3 or 4 year time frame for this game that there's going to be some big maps, I think, coming
But
out.
I think DICE should focus on that rather than a Battle Royale.
Royale.
I think the Battle Royale
And
would not make sense.
I would tend to agree. I don't care for the Battle Royale. I won't play it. Unless there's like I could see how this could work if they don't do solos. Like if you go, all right, a squad of 4, a squad of 3, and you have the classes, then it could make sense and you have vehicles in there. And then you're working as a group of 4 versus 25 other teams out there if you have a 100-person Battle Royale. I could see how that could get interesting in the Battlefield sense, because you have to have a medic class to heal, an engineer class to work your vehicles and all that stuff. I could see how that could work. That could be interesting, because then you have to be more, you have to manage your team a little differently than you do in Warzone or even PUBG or Apex. So that could be interesting.
Battlefield has the advantage of like all of the map being
Just
like
give me an engineer and a
dynamic, or, yeah.
tank.
You're not going to be able to
Exactly.
camp in these buildings like you could in Warzone. Like if you're hiding in a building and you get caught, like that building's just going to come down.
You know what I think?
That would be fun.
You know what I think
that
it
would,
is?
Yeah, you can't just go run and hide.
There'll be tanks and
Yeah,
helicopters.
take down a
and-
bit. I can see how a battle royale, but it cannot be solo. It has to
No.
be team based.
I think, Josh, you just miss Call of Duty Warzone too much, and you're looking at like your side hoe. All right, Battlefield. You're looking
Hey,
at
we gotta have to bleep that out.
You're looking at that one, and you're like, "Give me some sugar, mama." All right, like you're wanting it to be.
And it's like a 90-year-old
like,
grandma.
you're wanting it to be your main. You want it to be your main. You want it to offer the same things that your main can, but the side can't do that. All right, so you're looking at.
Here's my problem with and I had said this
Well,
back.
she's got
whenever-
money.
Look, She offers different aspects. All right.
I had said this back in like 2020, 2021, whenever they were talking about Cold War, that I wasn't ready to be done with like the Modern Warfare Warzone stuff. And I'm hoping that if Battlefield gets it right, because they don't release a new one every year, that they'll be able to, you know, maintain the momentum of this launch over the next couple of years. Like,
and not add a battle royale.
don't do what Call of Duty did. No, they can add the battle royale. Call of Duty Modern Warfare didn't come out with the battle royale for like a year and a half.
They could add a battle royale, just not kill streaks.
They
Yeah.
should
I
add
don't-
kill
like-
streaks.
No, that would change. the
COD
whole
streamers
thing.
want.
I think
Have a nuke.
I think what's giving Battlefield the advantage over Call of Duty at the current moment is it's not Call of Duty. It's not even Call of Duty in like Modern 19. Call of Duty 2019. It's nothing like that. Like the reason Battlefield is popular the way it is because it's not trying to be Call of
I
Duty.
feel like why Battlefield is so popular right now is because I feel like looking back at all the Modern Warfares and the Black Ops, they're all so similar. It's practically the same game over and
They
over
got
and over
bad
and over
after
and over.
2019.
I mean, granted, this is just another
And
Battlefield,
then
but
once they came out with the beta, people were like, it's the same game but with wall hacks.
Yeah.
That's literally all it is. And then when you come to Battlefield, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's like different stuff.
there's
People
no
weren't
rank.
saying that
People
in
aren't
2042.
sweaty. People are running around. That was because that game was poorly optimized.
Yeah,
It
that
comes
game
down
was
to if the
poorly
game is
optimized.
good or not.
People were excited for 2042, and then the game came out and it was buggy mess. That's why 2042 fell. But like what I'm saying, Battlefield 6 is succeeding because it's not trying to be Call of Duty at the moment. It's offering players a relaxing gameplay.
What?
Relaxing.
Relaxing in the sense
It is
that
not a cozy game.
you're not your controller's not going to be sweaty because all right, you're being.
I don't know, man.
Personally, for me, I don't like that type of gameplay. I want to be sweaty. I want to be mad.
George.
Yeah.
That's why he plays
Actually-
Marvel Rivals all the time.
When George plays games, he doesn't play for enjoyment or for like relaxation. Like he plays for the adrenaline rush and to like yell at me. All right, the entire we were playing Marvel Rivals, right? We're like, well, we'll play some two ranked matches, all right, bro. He was after the second round. He's like, dude, I actually got to get off. Like, I'm getting really mad right now.
That's a problem, George.
But I like it.
I'm sure.
It's like
You don't like getting angry at games.
I think George is in an abusive relationship.
like
Not
back
really.
in back in your day, Tim, when you played Halo 4, Halo 3.
I thought you were gonna go way farther.
Oh,
So back in your day, when you played Pong,
back in your day when you played Tetris, when you had those tournaments, didn't you get mad when you didn't get that long bar that you wanted?
What?
No.
okay, back to the Battlefield. The other thing, George, I don't know if you're gonna mention this, but the campaign. I haven't played it because I'm on the same boat as George as I'm broke. But I've been watching people talk about it. I've been watching streamers play it. Kind of universal. People are saying the campaign is mediocre, not worth playing.
And
Well, when I play, like let's say, because I know we talked about this in previous episodes, that when you get a Call of Duty, I feel like you're not buying it for the campaign anymore. You're buying it for the multiplayer. Let's be honest.
Call of Duty 2019 had a great campaign for it, though.
It did,
It was
but
a
then
great campaign.
Then what came after was not good. So I feel like what DICE was trying to do with this game is try to put all their energy into the multiplayer because that's what people are going to come back and play, the
they
multiplayer.
didn't
I don't think
put
people.
a lot of, they didn't develop it that much. Like I think the multiplayer. Oh, you said develop the multiplayer, not the campaign.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. My brain went.
But like, okay, but
That's my old
Okay.
age.
if you're not,
sorry.
if you're like, because Battlefield went away from
I
the
would agree.
campaign. Like Battlefield went away from the campaign.
Mhm.
They said 2042 was not going to have a campaign. Right, they're just going to focus on the multiplayer. My thing though is, if you're going to come out with a game, right? Granted, most people like, yes, you're not going to play the campaign for the next 4 years. You're going to go play multiplayer. But if you're going to do a campaign mode, you gotta at least try. You
I
know,
haven't
like,
played it yet.
what's
I
the
wanna-
point of doing it if you're just gonna like,
I
mediocre?
I played the first mission, and
That's
I
like
mean,
you could say like Halo 5 had terrible campaign, but you still
Yeah, and
played
the game
multiplayer.
died after that. What are you talking? People play
Halo 5?
Yeah, Halo Halo has always been campaign focused. The multiplayer is fun, and you'll stick around for the multiplayer. But let's be honest, Halo 5's campaign
Well, you
was
want
like,
the story.
yeah, you followed Master Chief through 1 through 4. All right, there's people that are gonna be like, I'm gonna play the story, and it's gonna be mediocre, and it's gonna put a sour taste in the rest of the game.
But you still got the multiplayer.
Yeah, and it's still bad.
I feel like I play games now just for the multiplayer. I don't feel like I probably, if I buy Battlefield 6, it's not going to be
It's
for the story.
because
Yeah,
TikTok has
I didn't-
completely fried George's brain.
I didn't buy Battlefield 6 for the campaign. It's just
No.
like, oh, it's a nice little add-on. I'll play it.
I'm just saying though, if you're gonna do a campaign,
I mean, I would
at
like.
least make it.
I heard
some
it's like a
people say-
6-hour, 7-hour campaign.
Like,
Yeah,
something like
I've
that.
read some people say like it's boring, like it's not worth playing, like there's no enjoyment out of it, type of thing.
Well, and that's sad. It's like I kind of
That you get what I'm saying. It's
on
like-
the I'm on your side here, Jacob, because Battlefield has done good campaigns in the past.
I mean, Bad Company 2
Battlefield 1,
Yeah.
like
Hardline was
But
terrible.
I think
had some cool elements.
Bad
in it.
Company was more focused on story.
right.
Well, that's-
not
if you're- I'm
multiplayer.
just saying, if you're gonna do it,
Plus,
do it.
this is
Don't mediocre it.
you are
'cause-
gonna have to pay for this game. That's like the other thing. That this is a $70 game.
So what you're saying is I can't get it for free?
no,
That's
But it's
kind
not-
of what being paid for
yeah,
means, George.
it's not like Warzone where it's like, yeah, you can jump in and play the
I felt like that was
multiplayer
stating the
for free,
obvious,
or Halo Infinite where the multiplayer portion is free and you can just jump in that, but you pay for the campaign stuff. You're paying the $70 for both.
When I
and
bought
for
Battlefield
one of
6, I
them.
didn't pay for the campaign. The campaign to me is an extra add-on.
But they put
It's more
work
of a
into
training
it.
grounds. It's more of a training grounds rather than Battlefield 6 or Battlefield for the most part it's going to go in, do the conquest maps.
I think it's more just, and I think what I'm trying to say is it's more disappointing, I guess, is because they can do a good campaign, but it's just maybe not this one. And the multiplayer is good, and it was worth buying the game, but it would be cool to have one of those like Battlefield 1 moments again, or Bad Company.
Battlefield
2
1, I will
story.
say, is one of did have a really good the
Like
way
I
they
said,
did the story.
I'm
and the
just saying,
campaigns
I
was
understand where
really
you're coming from. You're getting Battlefield 6 not for the campaign. What I'm saying though is, if you're gonna do a campaign, do it.
good. So go play
Like-
it and then go make a judgment.
Yeah.
You're just reading
$70
reviews.
Yeah.
please. $70 and I'll do it. All right, that's the deal.
But
$70.
honestly, I feel like they don't really care about their campaign. They'll do one, but I feel like they're going to make their money off of multiplayer.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
where they're going to put
Yeah,
all their
exactly.
effort
yeah,
into.
but I'm not denying that.
Bro, if someone bought Battlefield 6 for the campaign, you're actually stupid.
I'm not denying that, like, you're gonna go play the multiplayer. That's what you're probably. I'm just saying, right? If I'm like buying a game, right, and you offer me a campaign, and I play the campaign, and it's disappointing. That's just the case. It's disappointing. I'm
So
gonna be like,
what if
why
the
did you
campaign's
do
like a
that?
3 out of 10, but the multiplayer is a 10 out of 10?
Then go play the multiplayer. But you're still gonna say, oh yeah, the campaign sucks. Like,
Yeah, but the
it's
multiplayer
terrible.
is amazing.
Me with Halo 5.
Exactly. That's like I said.
Well, Halo 5 all in all was just
Multiplayer was fun.
multiplayer was good, but then you get to Infinite and it's just like
The
oh, it's
Honestly,
just a
I
whole
liked Halo
debacle.
5's story better than I liked Halo 3's.
crucify him.
I'm
Well,
not.
just-
I'm not part of this. I don't. I'm not following Halo. So.
He's gonna be hanging behind Isaac next episode. Just-
Halo 5 campaign better than Halo 3.
George, like,
Just leave.
We want people to watch
the
us.
fan base is actually gonna crucify you, right? Like, or stone you to death. One of the two.
Why are all of your torture like biblical?
That's amazing.
Isaac, how far did you get on Megabunk this last week?
week?
I got 2 more achievements left,
Nice.
and then I'll move on to something else.
On the other side, is there any cozy games we'd like to talk about?
Cozy game?
Megabunk. That's what I was trying to get with
Is that cozy though?
That's not cozy.
It is when
It's
you're
cozy.
like when you're like me or Isaac. Yeah.
It's not intense.
roguelike. It's a game where you-
just turn off brain.
Yeah.
Walk around, kill things, number go up. That's all it is.
That's what for me. Like my game like that, I guess would be. Well, it was Vampire Survivors. I had that, or like I would do things like PGA golf or like football, but like old ones that I paid for a long time ago. I won't buy the new ones, but I can just shut my brain off and play those and just or College 25, I guess would be the newest one.
I think my current cozy game would probably be Valheim because I can literally just chop down a bunch of trees, clear the entire forest, level the ground so it's completely flat, start building like, I don't know, a big kitchen area.
That's something we could actually
king of the forest.
That's something we could actually talk about. We set up our Valheim server again so we could start like doing that.
Purposely chopping down trees to try to hit Isaac's house.
Yeah, we had to build a fence around the houses so that they wouldn't crush.
And see what Jacob did prompted me to relocate my house to a separate island so that he wouldn't. There's no trees on it. I chopped all the trees there. He won't be able to do that.
Isaac
to me.
is now a sovereign nation, like where Jacob is the only one that is banned.
Guess what? I'm gonna invade.
There's a
We
bridge.
should do
War
that.
has
We
been
should
declared.
do that.
One
We
of you-
should, we should make governments in the Valheim
I
server.
swear.
Guess what party I'm gonna be? Why'd you look at me like that?
That's been fun though. I mean, we've been doing.
But except for this guy, whenever he's just like, "Oh, I'm bored. I'm just gonna chop trees and then like fall asleep in my desk."
I chopped like this whole. I didn't clean up after myself.
Jacob's
I
Jacob's
just
brain
went-
is also fried by TikTok too. He can't play a single survival game for more than an hour.
No, it's not. It's that when we play survival games, you guys get all right. There's hunting and gathering part of the game, right? That's like when you think of civilization and when humanity first started with the caveman, we're going around throwing our spears, hunting the mammoths. All right, that's the fun. It's enjoyment. And then they discovered farming. And guess what? Now you have a bank system, taxes, government.
Now I gotta work.
Now I gotta go work.
We gotta go work the
I
fields.
gotta go work the field. I gotta go do a 9 to 5.
Kill me now.
Look, Josh and I had a lot of fun building the catwalks and like building our houses.
killed a bear.
We made a portal hub and then we built
Yeah.
like
Oh,
Killing
what?
the bear was fun. We're all like fighting it, caveman with our sticks. And then we get home and it's all like, okay, guys.
It was real survival before, and now it's just like, real life.
Yeah, well, my thing is there's no survival once you discover farming, all right?
Yeah, that's
it.
just like
It's not like you have to
you're an infinite being now.
Yeah, like you don't have to worry about invasion. There's no other players.
That's why we should start.
You need to start weather
government.
conditions.
We
Blizzards,
Can we-
famines.
Can we mod Valheim to add like crazy weather like that?
like the Black Plague.
I'll have to look
All
for
four of
something,
us.
but
There's 4 of
I'm
us.
pretty sure there
We
is.
all contracted and died.
That's why I kind of like
You got
Zombioid.
dysentery, did not make it.
That's why I kind of like Zombioid because you can get like
Bro,
Sick and
Zomboid
die.
is way too complicated, bro. Way too You stubbed your toe.
Hey,
Now you're
the
gonna die.
original, the OG survival game.
Life?
What was that?
Oh, Oregon Trail.
The-
Yes.
Oregon Trail.
the Oregon Trail.
Now he's not talking about the video game Oregon Trail. He's talking like when they actually had to. Do
Hey,
that.
leave me alone.
or the game
I
of
survived.
What about the game of life on the board? Tabletop game.
The original survival
Game of Life. Yeah, I played that.
Is that a survival game?
I would. Yeah.
Pay
No,
off your
it's
debt.
just hopefully you get lucky and get
Jumanji?
the doctor job.
Yeah, what Jumanji is that a survival game?
Do you remember that
Yeah,
time
you
that
get down
we-
to one life left?
Jacob, do you remember that time where we all got into like a Stellaris game and we stayed up till like 2:00 in the morning?
Yeah, and you guys get
Nobody
mad-
was talking like for like a solid 2 hours because we were just like staring at the screen with our eyes.
That
half
game is
open.
Bro,
way too
they
complicated.
get so mad at me when I start invading them. Like, bro, I'm a galactic terrorist.
Like,
What do you think?
Like when we play Civ 6, I am a warmonger.
Bro is Japan immediately started invading China.
Bro, but Gandhi in India, he's like, we don't want war, we don't want nukes, and he's over here with a full army on the borders.
He doesn't want nukes or aren't war, man.
I don't know.
No, I think survival games are lame.
No, they're
after
not.
like
They're great.
10 hours and you discover farming.
I broke 600 hours in Valheim, so that's my take on it.
Nice.
So then it became a cozy game.
It's a cozy game for Isaac because it's farming.
Farming?
Farming cozy games.
Landscaping, building. I like the building in that game. I like how it's structurally
That-
like you have to actually make pillars.
My
and, like,
house.
weight bearing.
Is 3 walls, wide open. There's like kind of a roof. It hangs
Yeah,
over.
you should really figure out weather conditions. He will not survive.
Nope.
But that would make it interesting. The reason I do it is because I don't need to. It's like I survive. All right, I got my.
I kind of hate survival games that don't do that. Like,
What about Minecraft?
They don't. The weather doesn't really affect you either.
Yeah, but Minecraft's about like being the creative. Like they're way like because everything's destructible in blocks. Like that's the objective is Minecraft is to go build.
Mhm.
Like Valheim doesn't have that. You can build, and it's not as creative as Minecraft.
Every time we do a Minecraft server, you guys end up in the, or you specifically end up in the caves and dying, and then you just keep
that's what I was thinking.
respawning.
I was
He's got to
thinking-
go survive.
I was thinking about
yearn
Jacob.
for the mine.
I was thinking about Jacob today.
All
when I
right,
was
you
watching-
dwarf.
When I was
Gimli.
when I was watching a Minecraft mod,
of farming.
we should add like the super scary mod. So when Jacob's in the mine, there's just like a skinwalker in the mine with every single time.
And we should have it where if I die, the mic cuts out.
proximity chat.
No, 'cause you
that's
wouldn't hear
something
me
I
if
need
I'm
to
deep
try.
in the
I
mines.
need friends in Battlefield.
Battlefield 6, yes.
that we can do the in-world audio.
And then as you walk away,
It
it,
turns
changes
to
to like walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need people to play with me though,
Yes.
because right now I'm the
You-
only
hey,
one.
can
Hold
you-
on,
you
let me
spot-
finish Expedition 33.
Can you spot $70, dog?
No.
Yeah, can you spot me $70?
Speaking of
70
voice
bucks.
chat, Marvel Rivals
Added a voice changer.
added voice changer settings in game, and they are the worst thing.
It's like they want people to get rage baited for some reason.
I'm Spider-Man.
It's so crazy.
Have you seen? Do you like watch TikTok, Instagram?
No.
Or is your brain fried yet?
No.
One of these days, I'm just
Do you
gonna
know-
fry your
Do you
brain.
know who Tralalelo Tralala is?
No.
Oh.
We're not
I
gonna
don't
go into
want
that. But there's this guy I watch, and he comes up on my feed, and he plays Marvel Rivals, and he like rage baits people, and he insta locks Spider-Man. And the funniest thing is, anytime like he'll go into voice chat, and people will be like, "Hey, can you like get off of Spider-Man?" He goes, "I'm Spider-Man," and that's all he'll say the entire time. Like they'll like this one guy was like, "I bet you're a liberal," and he's just like, "I'm Spider-Man." It's so funny. They just rage baits these people.
Yeah.
Not too much news in the gaming area. Just mainly Battlefield 6. That's about it.
Once I have like 20 something hours, I can
You
give
said you were
some
gonna
more.
write a full out review for this podcast.
Not for this one. Maybe I can work on something once I
Nah,
have more.
It's gone now.
time in
Oh,
it.
something.
It's fleeting.
Something. Well, there was one other thing I did also want to show, or at least mention, because I saw it. It's an indie game. I would call it cozy.
Indie.
No, it's not cozy. It's Escape from Duck Off.
Oh no.
Oh gosh, I think I saw it
What?
on the front page of
Have
Steam.
you seen it?
Escape from Duck Off.
Yeah,
That sounds like a weird term ducks would be doing.
it's like a looter
No.
shooter. Like you know, Escape from Tarkov. It's that, but ducks.
They're ducking off.
So basically, we've
Straight
come.
duck in it.
It's always George that's doing that.
Straight.
So it's a
duck in it
looter
right now.
shooter, like Escape from Tarkov.
Yes, it's literally that, but it's like a top down, like so that's how you shoot. But ducks that are ducking it,
Actively.
actively ducking it, bro. Straight up.
Okay. I don't think we need to bring that up, but
I'll show on camera right now.
Going kind of into the technology section, there was a big release with the ROG Ally or the ROG Xbox Ally.
Don't worry, everybody's confused on what it is.
I do want to say something before we start getting into this. It has the best OS on it, unlike the Steam Deck.
You gonna elaborate there?
It has Windows on it. Because Xbox?
Well-
Microsoft?
Well, it actually has a special OS on it. Isaac, did you want to go into it?
Well, it's Windows.
It's not an OS. It's just
well, yeah, it's a skin.
they
for
took big
Windows.
picture mode, made it Xbox style, and then that's all it has. That's special, which doesn't make it unique because that can also be later added to every Windows 11 machine once it's like more publicly available. So it doesn't really have anything over the tons of Chinese handhelds out there like the Aya Neo, the GPDs. You have your AYNs, like
Even
your,
Asus before this had
Yeah.
a special.
your Asus, your MSIs, your Lenovo Legions. Like just every handheld can have this if they have Windows. So nothing's really Xbox about it besides the branding. And it's not like you can, play old Xbox games like, oh yeah, this is like you get to play original Xbox and 360. No, none of that.
But
it's just a handheld PC.
You don't need to really buy it for the Xbox style because it has Steam on it now.
Yeah.
They're like collaborating with Steam to have Steam.
I think going back into like what we had discussed in an earlier podcast was this is what Xbox is going to be focusing on. They're not going to be coming out with like a next gen console. Like that.
How do you know?
I talked to Phil Spencer myself, called him up on my cell phone. But speculating, this is all speculation. We're seeing them focus on this, right? I can totally see Xbox just saying, look, our next console is just a straight up PC with this, and you'll have Steam. And, if you want it, good. If you don't, whatever, just get Windows and you can have this, and this is Xbox now. We're going to just be a launcher on PC.
But from what I heard from reviews on the ROG Ally, I heard it's an actual powerhouse of a handheld.
Depends.
There's 2 versions.
Well, if you get the maxed out version, I heard it's an actual powerhouse.
So the original, like the non-X ROG Xbox
it's like the
Ally,
white one, right?
The white one.
Yeah.
That one is basically identical to a Steam Deck. Like the same, it's Van Gogh. It's the same like chip that they use. A little bit faster memory, so it will have a performance edge because it's not as starved of memory bandwidth.
But battery, and have we seen it? I'm assuming because it's going to be running Windows that the battery life will be worse.
It has a bigger battery though.
Oh, it
yeah,
does.
so it lasts longer.
What will that actually?
It helps. Big battery
but
more.
honestly, if you're
Windows.
if you're thinking about getting a Steam Deck or the white ROG Ally, I'd consider the ROG Ally because it has Windows on it.
So bigger battery, yes. Better screen, 1080p, 120 hertz. What's it called? Variable refresh rate, so it gets to dynamically change refresh rate instead of having to like pick one like the Steam Deck does.
So
which
ideally saving battery life when you're not gaming.
Yeah, there's that. And also the Xbox overlay thing, like the full screen Xbox experience thing, does shave off like 2 gigs of RAM, which you really do need because Windows 11 by itself eats like 7 gigs for no reason. So
there's reasons.
Yeah,
they're not good ones. There's reasons, not good ones.
But I heard even with this being a powerhouse with the new ROG Ally, the black one, or is it gray?
The X.
The X.
We'll call it the X.
It's like a big price point.
$1,000 starts at $1,000,
which kind of makes sense because the chip in that one is pretty much a cut down version of AMD's AI9 HX370. Just less cores, same GPU, like same amount of GPU compute units, less cores, and it's more optimized for handhelds. That's kind of the only difference there.
But $1,000?
That's
a really steep price.
How much did you pay for your laptop?
For my laptop? Well, my laptop's a laptop.
Yeah, but it has the same chip in it.
I get Windows Hello. I get an OLED screen.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Does the ROG Ally have an OLED screen?
No, it's LCD.
Hey, Jacob, is it a framework? Oh, no, it's not.
Actually, in case anyone's watching, if you want to go on eBay. All right. I am selling my laptop. I'm selling the laptop
he wants
to get
a framework.
Because I want
he
a
wants
framework.
to downgrade and pay more.
But okay, I'll be honest. The laptop was $1,500. Right? That's all right on its regular price. I got it on sale.
It's always on sale.
It's always on sale.
It's that bad.
But yeah, I got, I don't know, $1,000 for, you're going to get a smaller battery. All right. It's the chip. It can game, like it has the GPU and it's going to game.
You're really quiet.
It's going to game.
The competition is going to be the Steam Deck, and it's just not.
$1,000 is it's. I think it's way
what
too
could you
steep
buy
for a
with
majority of people.
$1,000 that's useful?
2 Steam Decks.
You could probably buy a lot of jerky. Like a lot
I
of
could
jerky.
at least get my grocery list with that.
Think about, Tim. How much jerky do you think you could get with $1,000?
Were you caressing his laptop?
Now you got fingerprints.
You can clean that with $1,000. Is this touchscreen?
No.
But I heard from Linus. Because I've only seen Linus actually review this, but I heard he thinks it's a really good handheld.
Did you mention anything about the price?
Well, yeah, I feel like anybody can look at that and be like, it's a steep price point.
Yeah, but for consumers, the price is the biggest thing.
Well, yeah.
Like, yeah, as a tech reviewer, you're gonna look at it and go, yeah, this thing's great. What's not great about it?
Mm-hmm.
But when it really comes down to it, are most consumers gonna want to cough up $1,000?
Yeah, considering that an actual fully fledged console is usually like half of that or around half of that.
And if I'm being completely honest, from a standpoint of a handheld, right? When I'm getting on my Steam Deck, I don't care about performance, right? I want it to play a game.
For me, when I play my Steam Deck, I don't play performance-heavy games.
If I'm going to play a performance-heavy game,
I'm going to get on my computer.
Yeah, or just get on my console. If I really want to do that. That's where I'm getting at. For $1,000, that's a lot of money. All right, and I feel like most people aren't going to be, when you look at it compared to a Steam Deck, which, once again, the LCD starts off at like, what, $300?
Yeah.
You know, that's what's the math on that one? $700 difference between. I feel like for $1,000, right? If you're gonna compare $1,000 on the Ally X compared to like a Steam Deck, which a Steam Deck is, you know, LCD starts off $300, and I feel like for majority of people who just want a game on the go, a Steam Deck would make way more sense because I mean. You can dock. Does it? And I haven't heard anything. Is it going to support docks and stuff like that?
I'm going to assume it is.
I'm assuming it would.
I mean,
it's awkward though.
I think, and I guess I could be wrong on this, but I think it's going to come down to the games. I mean, the reason that you buy a Nintendo Switch is because of Nintendo games. The reason that you would buy a Steam Deck, I mean, aside from it
because you have Steam.
But you have Steam. You have all of those indie games that more than likely run on the Steam Deck, or games that are specifically made for Steam Deck.
And with this new ROG Ally Xbox version,
you have Steam.
You have Game Pass,
which is so yeah.
Wait, with the completely justified price point.
Let's do
Game Pass,
that math. All right, you buy the $1,000 Xbox Ally X, Asus, whatever. Whoever's going to claim it. And then you buy the Ultimate because you want to get day one releases and all the Ubisoft titles.
So you're already paying $30 a month. Completely understandable.
Did they say if those like new AAA games are going to even run on this thing?
They're probably going to try to optimize it for it.
I don't know if they'll try.
Rough.
You think Borderlands 4 will work?
They put it on the Switch too?
Not yet.
You
They're
gotta
going
go
to,
buy better hardware.
Yeah.
He's going to call you broke and poor even though you spent $1,000 on a handheld.
That's your fault.
You're broke and poor and stupid.
Call back to whenever I spent $2,000 on my GPD WinMax 2.
And break the BIOS.
Which has a slightly better chip than this one. Yes, that's the device I broke the BIOS on, okay?
And that's how we got our name because Isaac, I was going to say,
he was bricked up while he bricked the BIOS.
Ow.
But I'm just okay. Once again, I'm just saying I understand. Great hardware. It's cool. I love it. I love to see them doing something new.
Do you?
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
One thing is, I don't know why OLED is not a standard on these handheld consoles.
A quick question while you got your computer. How much is Sony's handheld?
They have a handheld?
The Portal. The Portal? I would not call it
I
a
would not,
handheld.
yeah. You still have to have the PS5.
It is so you can play on your toilet.
with cloud.
It's the equivalent, like a over the internet,
So cloud gaming.
capable equivalent to
No,
the Wii
because-
U controller.
Yeah, it ties into your PlayStation. It's not like a separate console. It just ties into your already
So
existing
you
console.
need a PlayStation to have
so your
this.
your PlayStation has to be turned on, and you have to be over Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and you have to
Once
have
again,
good
it's
internet
so-
connection in order to stream that
It's
to it.
so you can sit on your toilet at home and play Ghost of Tsushima, and then when you're done, you go over to your PlayStation.
But I did
just play
hear
like
with the
normal.
Portal, the screen and like everything about it is good.
because there's
quality.
nothing in there.
It's super thin, way thinner than other handhelds.
Does it run anything?
Moving on, we did touch on it briefly. Our buddy Isaac here, guess what he got? He got a framework.
Oh yeah, you did.
Isaac, where's the framework, buddy?
I didn't bring it.
Yeah,
you
where's
knew
it
we were
at?
bringing cameras.
Well, yeah,
and you didn't bring a
knew
framework.
we were going to talk about this.
No, I just added it like as soon as I walked in here.
Hey, I did record the unboxing experience, so hopefully I'm gonna try to edit that and get that released for people so we can all watch that.
Isaac, with your experience, you've only had it for a week, and we saw you build it live for us, at least. What is your experience with the framework so far that you've had it for a week now?
So far, like the price, so I spent around $2,000, just like $1 over $2,000, and then I kind of stole the RAM from one of Jacob's computers after I sold it to
You
him.
didn't like steal it.
I took out the RAM and I took out one of the storage drives because those are
Like it was your RAM to begin with.
So I used that 96 gigs of RAM for no reason, 2 terabytes of storage, and then I got like the last gen version of the Framework 16, which is their biggest one. I was delightfully surprised by how premium it felt. Like very sturdy in the hands, very like, good quality aluminum. Yes, the screen has a lot of wobble because they didn't have the screen improvements like they do in the current gen. Yes, the little spacers on the top of the like where the keyboard area is, they do wiggle a lot. Tim mentioned that I kind of look like I'm a disc jockey trying to like scratch a turntable thing, but I can overlook that because I like their vision. I like how everything is replaceable and upgradable, and if ever they decided to release a new chip in like 4 years, I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to take out my board, sell it on eBay, and then get their new one and plop it in and have a fully working machine just fine.
You're not gonna brick its BIOS?
If I do, I can replace it easily.
But I feel like me and Jacob, when we both saw Isaac unbox this, we had two separate opinions and decisions. Jacob here wants to sell his laptop to now get a framework. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. I already have my laptop listed. I wait.
Talk
for
about
somebody to buy it.
a consumer dropping $1,000 just to have it for 6 months. For me, I do see the
Hold on, let me plug my YouTube channel real quick so you can go check out why.
I do see the idea of framework. I'm still not on board with the idea of getting a framework. Yes, Isaac, it is premium quality. Everything about it seems cool. I just feel like everything is like not where it should be right now.
I'm about to out you, George. George was looking at an Apple MacBook instead.
What happened to Microsoft?
I'll put Microsoft on it.
He'll get a virtual machine.
I'm gonna put Parallels on there.
No, but when Isaac was showing this, it looked pretty cool. Everything was modular, which that's pretty cool. But the bezel on the screen is really big. The screen isn't OLED. The keyboard isn't premium.
If they ever came out with an OLED screen, would that change your mind?
They would have to decrease the bezel size a lot because I feel like the bezels are way too big. The keyboard, I like how it's modular, but I feel like it doesn't fit flush with the rest of the panels as well as the bottom brackets as well.
Now, what about compared to the 13 because it's just one panel that goes on top?
The 13 is cool concept, but it's super small, or it's 13 inches.
Well, that's a MacBook Air is 13 inches.
But I feel like the hardware in that as well is not where it should be either.
Deck?
I don't know.
How big's that screen?
7 inches.
Well, that's
Bro, look at my
Well,
screen, bro.
if I'm going to use something like a laptop, I want to be able to see a lot. I'm not going to use it for gaming.
What are you gonna use it for, George?
To duck off.
That's the callbacks in this episode are going to be.
I did consider. I was looking at the Framework 12, but even then, the hardware is just not there. Like the processing is not good. For the same price, I can get another laptop or even the Surface Pro.
Yeah, can that one do 360?
360.
The hinge on the screen turn it into
No,
a
it can't. But let me try.
Ben Gates.
Yes, it can.
It will not work, but it won't go anymore.
So I will say that one thing that I did enjoy. So I got the Framework 16 knowing that it was going to be more bulky, heavy. It's a little loud, but all laptops are pretty loud, especially ones with GPUs.
Yeah, any gaming laptop sounds like a jet engine.
And one thing that I did was immediately I put it to work. I actually undocked it from my desk. I dock it with like 2 USB-C cables, one for charging, one for all the peripherals that I have attached to my desk. And I moved it into my folding table and I attached some hard drives. I was doing a job to recover some data from old computers. And I was like, oh, I only have one USB-A port on here. That's okay. I could just take out my SD, put in my USB-A again, and it's like now I got 2 and everything's good, and I get to transfer all the data, and I get to move this entire machine to a new spot if I need to. So it's like it serves my purposes perfectly, and I'm enjoying it so
I
far.
like
Can I make
like
a
that.
really quick argument and something that's like it's USB hub?
Why?
Like-
That's bulky.
they're
It-
like
it
$5.
takes-
Also-
it takes up
extra
space.
part
Also-
and all
It's
that.
cheaper than having the little modular parts, though.
But what
Those
if you have no
modular
good space
parts
to put it?
look so ugly.
No, they're
They do look so ugly.
Nah, the transparent ones look cool.
the transparent.
You can
that's,
only
that's
get
what I
those
thought
with the
looked
USB-Cs.
cool. No, you,
Yeah.
And
You
the
can- but-
Ethernet.
Here's the other thing, though.
Yeah, the USB-Cs are the only thing that offer
the
different
files
colors.
are out there to 3D print, so you don't have to buy from Framework.
So I have to buy a 3D printer now.
No, I'm saying if you can find
You
somebody
can
who
hire someone to do it.
or people already sell the stuff for
Or
themselves.
I can just buy a laptop
Go
that
on
looks
Etsy.
nice, and I can just buy a USB
Look.
hub.
You're buying a Framework for their mission, for what they stand for, and what you stand for. George stands for killing the ocean.
Yeah.
And
The best way to reduce this is on their page, planet friendly. The best way to reduce the environmental impact of consumer electronics is to make products last longer.
But how do we know that?
Because you can modulate.
they sent every single part in a cardboard box.
Yeah, exactly.
Individual.
Everything,
Hey,
every single
recycled cardboard. I think it's also
But you're not
Isaac,
replacing
did
the
you
whole
recycle
computer.
that cardboard?
I'm not sure where it's going, but
well, like I think the
Exactly.
cardboard they used, they recycled,
yeah.
and then I think it's also biodegradable for them.
Yeah.
Like they have a mission.
Bro, biodegradable doesn't really mean anything.
You're biodegradable, and we're gonna test this theory.
Bro, you can put a biodegradable bottle in the ocean. It's gonna be there for 100 years before it degrades.
But it'll degrade.
It will degrade.
You're gonna be dead by the time it degrades.
Look, bro,
Not my problem.
not my problem anymore.
I just like its functionality. I like their mission. I got it. So I put
I
my
think
money
it's
where my
I
mouth
also-
is. That's it.
I also don't like
Jacob's
they offer
still trying.
they offer all these other colors for the chassis to be the same color, the same ugly gray silver that it has.
He just absolutely hates framework.
See, everything that I'm hearing is that I hate the way that it looks. It is so tacky, and I want something that looks nice, like a
I
Mickey.
want
No,
a Mac.
also hardware wise, it's still you're paying way more when you can get a computer that's better than the framework for less.
So he wants a Mac.
I'm okay
and he
with that.
Gave up his iPhone.
So I can have
Dude,
the best
make up your mind where what
So
who
I
you're
can be a-
loyal to.
the be- Why do I have to be loyal to somebody?
He's just loyal to anti-ocean as long as that's all
And
he's loyal
Microsoft.
for. Yeah.
But on the same note as Apple and getting a MacBook, the M5 chips are coming out here soon.
Which did they? I know they did it for the laptop. Are they also going to be putting it in the iPad series as well?
I have
Because
no clue.
usually those go hand in hand. Let's go
But
to-
the reason why I was considering getting a MacBook, even though I just switched to Samsung, makes no sense.
Make that make sense.
It makes no
although I've heard it works. Like Andreas, is that his name on YouTube?
Andre, yeah, the guy that has
Vargas.
yeah.
He actually made a dedicated video on how to run an Android phone with a MacBook and how to get that workflow going.
I just- For me, a MacBook just looks so sleek.
At
For
least
me.
the iPad Pro will have the M5.
yeah, just wait till your SSD fails and they tell you cough
that's
up,
fine.
Go buy a new one.
That's fine. I'll
It's
just
not modular.
That's fine. I'll just throw away that laptop, let it go into the ocean, and get another one.
At least he's honest.
you gotta give it to him.
To the viewers out there, I'm just rage baiting them. I do not think the oceans deserve that. But still, framework sucks.
Okay.
So the iPad Pro will get the M5.
Yeah, I saw that.
But I'm
But
not
I
finding
also
anything about the
saw
smaller
something
iPads.
about they're also going to be coming out with the M4 Max and Pro Max chips or whatever as well.
hmm
Or were those already a thing?
I don't think they're released yet, but they're gonna be coming.
I don't know if
Coming
the
out here
4
shortly.
M4 Max was a thing yet. It might have, but those are the options. You have an M5, M4 Pro, and the M4 Max.
Mhm.
I like this one. The just plain M5 chip launches in 3 updated products: the 14-inch MacBook Pro, the iPad Pro, both sizes, and some sort of headset thingamajig called Vision Pro.
That was a thing. Oh, I forgot they released that. Like everyone else did because nobody wants
Wait,
it.
they're going to make more of those?
Yeah, why not?
Exactly, thingamajig called a Vision Pro.
Do you guys remember when they came out and like you saw people on like the hoverboards with their Vision Pro on, and you just thought,
What if they just fall?
I want to hit them with my car?
But
I didn't think that.
For me, if I get a
Whoops.
MacBook, I'll have the best of both worlds. See, I was really tired. I was tired of my iPhone, but I've never had a MacBook.
But you love Windows.
And I'll just put Windows on it. If they let me.
Did they
They probably
still?
won't.
Do they still do the
There's
boot
a
camp
way.
thing?
Huh?
Do they still do the boot camp thing on Mac or no?
I think it's I know there's the program Parallels you can put on there,
Hmm.
and
I
then
think so, yeah.
you run a virtual.
I will say there was one thing I really did like about go back to the framework stuff is that you can get the laptops without the OS on them.
Yeah.
And you can put, your
Whatever
own.
OS.
They
No,
support
for the
three Linux
here-
distros: Bazzite, Fedora, and Ubuntu.
Here's the one thing I would tell the viewers: if you are going to get a framework, pay the $100 for the Windows Pro 11.
You mean 200?
200, yes.
No, I'd just get it without the OS and put on like Mint or something.
Why?
Because
That would be one I would get back into. If I buy a framework, I would.
Now,
get back
Tim,
into
yeah,
Linux.
what was your impressions? Because you showed up regarding framework.
I liked it. It was definitely, if I go buy a personal laptop for myself or whatever, not for gaming, it would be my work personal laptop. I would definitely do something like that. I like the idea of modular, being able to take parts out, put new parts in as you need to. I would probably go with like the 13. I don't need a huge screen for that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, it's definitely one I will look at probably getting when I need a personal laptop.
I will say that it was really fun showing 3 different people 3 different times. Just the disassembly process, just like, oh yeah, pop this off and pop that off, and this comes off, and then just throwing things around.
I
It's
will
like
say-
Legos. I love Legos.
I will
so-
say the best thing about framework is how easy they make the teardown, though.
Yeah.
I mean, they do not make it complicated at all.
No, it's so simple.
So what do you have to say, George?
It's just I don't understand you because you told me you wanted a laptop that's super thin with ports. And then you're wanting a framework that's super mega chunker, and then you get ports, but
the 13's not that thick.
It's not. This is thicker.
Yeah, this Tim's
well, I'm talking
brick
about
of a computer.
Well, speaking of the 16, it is
I'm not
pretty
getting a
mega
16.
chunky.
I'd get a 13. I don't need the 16.
But like I said, even hardware standpoint, a 13 doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean hardware?
Like the CPU, you can get a way stronger CPU from somebody else.
They're right now they're offering the AI9 HX370. That's like a really top of the line chip right now.
But still, you could get some.
He's not wrong. You can get it somewhere else, but
Still,
You could probably get the.
Okay.
You could probably get the same chip from somebody else cheaper.
yeah, because most other manufacturers are big corporations that get these prices cut because they're buying in bulk.
Yeah, so it makes no sense for a normal
he's
consumer.
not about mission.
going
not about mission.
going back to the normal consumer, right? Like we said with the ROG Ally, why spend an extra
The
$500 to
framework
get
is
a
not
framework?
for the normal consumer. There's. Why are you so worried about the normal consumer? The framework's not for them.
There's a mission here.
So how are they going to complete their mission if this is not for the normal
Soon
consumer?
it will be for all consumers.
No, explain that to me. If it's not for the normal consumer, what's the mission?
Everyone
So-
started small. They got, dude. When I was a kid, we bought my first desktop. I think my parents spent like $4,000. You know how much $4,000 is nowadays with inflation and everything? 30 years, yeah, it's about $8,000 for a computer.
I don't think any of that was backed up by any sort of studies. It kind of went.
No,
times two.
inflation rate, 30 years, a dollar's going to double in 30 years, roughly
Yeah.
about 30 years.
Yeah.
So $4,000 for a computer, maybe it's $2,000, whatever. So double that, it's $4,000 for a 16-bit RAM or 16 megabytes of RAM, 1.2 gig hard drive. Like that was expensive back then. You put that. We spent $4,000 for a computer. Now you're crying about $1,000 for the regular consumer
It's not.
Don't cry to me.
It's not. If you are getting the top of the line chip, you are not
have
paying
life
only
so
$1,000.
easy.
But like I'm saying,
He's hitting them with a, back in my day.
so
That was the worst back in my day rant that we've had on this.
I'm tired of hearing George.
the rage bait works. I'm just saying, if Jacob's going to come out here, it's a mission, and you're going to come out here and be like, it's not for the regular consumer, then what's the mission for?
Look,
We're
to
also
reduce waste.
Then if it's not for the regular consumer, it's not
But
reducing.
what
it
I'm
is
saying
for the
is,
regular
what I'm saying
consumer,
is,
to a
but
point.
prices-
Tim said it wasn't.
Most people
no,
looking
they're
at
not
it
gonna
aren't
be the
regular
regular
consumers
consumer.
yet.
Over time, it will. But every company that's starting off, they can't charge the price. They're not going to beat a Windows. They're not going to beat a Dell, Lenovo, all those that are selling PCs because they can get them at super cheap rates to be built because they're being built by tons of people over in China or wherever. I mean, Apple, all their parts, you're going to go support slave labor? Is that what you're going to do, buying a Mac?
Oh, wait, so if I buy a framework, the slave labor made that CPU?
Because it was yourself.
No, I didn't build the CPU. Whoever made the graphics card, slave labor.
But my point is that
Framework doesn't make their parts.
that's not what I'm talking about.
They
I'm
make-
talking about
they make
the
their-
price
they
point.
don't make
They're
their
at a price
chips.
point where they don't have enough product, enough inventory to bring down the price because they're not able to buy super bulk to get the lower price
And
points
I
on
wonder
all the
why,
parts.
because no one's buying them.
They've only been out for like 5 years now. I'd say,
Bro,
they've
we've had this
actually-
argument the other time. What brand were we talking about that came out?
Yeah, he's like, I was like, dude, Framework has been around for 5 years now. I feel like for 5 years they have grown crazy amounts. Like how many people are actually investing in them for being a laptop, And then he's like, well, what about like? I think he said Dell, and I was like, Dell was invented back in like 1980s or something, like 1990s when they started
But
coming
they
out.
Yeah.
were popping within those years.
Because they were like the only ones doing it.
Yeah, they were the only ones, so everyone bought from them, so they were able to get
But they
mega
are
deals.
the only people doing it, and no one's buying it.
They're not the only player in the game for computers. That's the problem.
No, but they're the only player in the game, practically for modular computers.
But that's not most consumers.
Yeah, you still have laptops. You're still competing
There's
against every other
There's
laptop.
there's $1,000 Lego sets out there that
I
is
think-
every consumer going to buy it because
I
they
think-
build Legos? No.
I think Framework being a module, like one of the only modular laptops, is actually killing it because of how well they've grown. But when you look at, they're still competing against every other laptop consumer. They're competing against Apple, your Dell, your HP, your
George
Lenovo.
is not one of their consumers they care about.
No.
But he'll glaze them
You'll
so he can try to get a free
biodegrade
one.
too.
So George,
You know that.
I think the idea is they're doing something different, and they're trying to get the word around that laptops don't have to be
One and done.
these fixed device, like this completely closed, completely like untouchable devices that once something breaks, you have to get a new one. Like they're trying to make people know that it doesn't have to be this way.
You can replace it.
You can have a
replace a part.
device that does work and that does it does everything that you want it to, and still have it be fully repairable, fully upgradable, fully tinkerable, and customizable. Like you can have this type of device because a lot of consumers don't know that they exist. Like they're used to your iPads, they're used to your ultra thin and lights like the XPSs and the MacBooks. This is what they know. And Framework is like, okay, let's show you something different. And this might pique your interest. It piqued mine for sure, because I love this stuff.
So, do they have a program to take back the old parts that aren't being like the old modular parts? Or
I think they have some refurbishing.
actually say that, and I think they also came out with, at least on the 13 side, is they sell like just a plastic chassis that you can toss your old motherboards in and continue to get them to use. Like they put it in the terms of like if you need a quick server or something like that, and you have this old motherboard lying around, well, guess what? You buy this cheap chassis, toss it in there, and boom.
And still use all of your modules for the ports. Some people actually did that, and they turned it into like a little Steam Deck type console.
So for people who like are servers, or you could still go buy these. There's nothing wrong with them. Like, and then the thing is, if you have a 3D printer, you can build chassis for them. You can build your own custom laptop if you really want to go into the details.
Why would I buy a framework to run a server?
No, it's like let's say you upgrade your motherboard and you have an old motherboard laying around now, it still works. You can turn that into a server, or somebody can buy it
or a desktop.
Use that motherboard,
or another,
yeah.
another computer, just an extra computer that they want to use.
You can still use their motherboard
You can go build
for other reasons.
a NAS.
That's an inside joke for all our listeners. But there's still use for their motherboards. It's not like they just get tossed away. You can still use them.
Just toss it away.
Oh goodness, we're not.
We've
we're not
already
gonna
had this
convert 'em.
argument about framework.
Bro, I played these games before.
I will be getting an M5 MacBook.
with his Samsung phone.
Throwing Microsoft on it.
So he's going to throw money into a MacBook and not buy Battlefield for $70.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
It's because he loves killing the oceans.
Wait, did you join the Valheim server?
He
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
But then it
Okay.
crashed. Or didn't crash. Internet
You were-
dropped.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tim, fix my internet.
Yeah. Since we wasted our precious time that I'm never gonna get my time. I'm never gonna get that time back to my life about framework. Talking about that again.
You're still on.
You brought it
George.
up.
You brought it up.
You guys are you let me move on. I'm
You're the
saying
host.
I've already lost that part of my life now. So stop talking about
Man, I
it.
just lost 5 seconds of him going on that rant.
On to K-pop Demon Hunters
No,
now.
please, no.
They're coming to Fortnite.
They're already.
They're
in
gonna have
Fortnite.
another sing along night. Was it on the weekend of Halloween,
Really?
or
Love
was it
that.
later in November? I don't remember.
Guys, I love K-pop.
Okay, can you shut up? Season final of Peacemaker came out this last Thursday.
I haven't watched this.
The what?
Peacemaker.
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 No,
John?
the season final. Is that what you said?
Season finale.
Finale.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
One's proper, one's not.
Okay.
When's the right way to say it?
One has an E at the end of it.
Okay.
James Gunn really cooked with Peacemaker, I think.
Honestly, from what I'm seeing, is a lot of people did not like the last episode.
A lot of people are wrong.
I haven't watched.
I haven't seen a
Have you
single
seen
episode.
any of the new DC universe at all?
Superman?
But you have to watch Peacemaker before you watch Superman.
No, you don't.
No, you gotta watch Superman before you watch season 2 of Peacemaker.
Peacemaker's in Superman, but like,
No, to watch. So you've already watched it. To watch Peacemaker season 2, you need to watch Superman.
Okay, Man of Steel's better anyway, so
We're not going into this. We're not having this talk. That'll be another hour rant about why you're wrong.
I'm never wrong.
Movie wise, you're wrong.
But I heard a lot of people did not like the last episode for Peacemaker because it kind of let a sour taste in their mouth. Because this is James Gunn confirmed. Well, he didn't confirm, but a lot of people are saying that.
Well,
or
he did
he
on
did-
Twitter.
He did say that this will be the last you'll probably see a Peacemaker for a while, or like for his own show, and to end it how it did end. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys if you guys do plan on watching it.
maybe.
Just, I mean, to
Tim?
leave it, it was a cliffhanger.
When does Lanterns come out or whatever?
I think
Next
next year, as well as Supergirl. I think people just need to give it time. And I kind of understand it, but at the same time, Gunn is building a bigger universe here.
That's why I
And,
don't
like,
watch it. Marvel's
When
got
you
me
watch
done.
season 2, you can see even in the earlier episodes how they're building this, how he's making it bigger and more wider. He's introducing characters.
More longer.
But he's introducing characters, concepts. So, I mean, I thought the season 2 finale, I personally enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see what we're going to get more, because it does open up with, like, now we have questions, and it makes me want to come back for more and figure out.
And what I do like about Peacemaker is James Gunn brought one of the lesser known vigilante superheroes and he made them really popular by bringing John Cena on and making the whole story.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about Vigilante. He's like a great part of the show. I love Vigilante.
Bro, he's British.
No, he's not.
The actor is.
Oh, the actor. You. The character's not.
Obviously not.
The whole place takes place in like Washington.
You know
Yeah.
what movie I'm excited for next year? Project Hail Mary.
Tomari.
That one looks exciting, and especially because Andy Weir's novel is going to be
Who's directing it?
Lord and Miller. I can't remember their first names. Phil Lord and Chris Miller. I can't remember their names.
You know,
They did the Spider-Verse movies.
You know what I'm excited for? That's coming out soon.
Invincible season 3
Did you see the
or
trailer?
season 4? Yeah,
They're they're changing animations. I thought that's what that was. Animation studios.
I do not know,
Or
but
they partnered with somebody else.
I know people were making the joke. They're like, again, they come out with a trailer that's better animated than the show. And then I know people a lot of people are excited for Daredevil season 2, Born
Season 2,
Again.
Born Again.
That one I'm trying to catch up on. We're in season 3 of the original Netflix show.
Mhm.
About halfway through that, and then I'm gonna start the Born Again.
Splinter Cell show on Netflix.
That's Ubisoft. Nobody cares.
Hey,
Splinter Cell.
That one's me.
Sam Fisher.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Ubisoft owns the game rights. That'll still be. All movies are.
there's
still
going to be some
just
type
Tom
of
Clancy.
transactions in the
to get to the second half. We gotta pay $20.
There's going to be some type
Only
of
episode 1 is.
there's going to be some
Guys,
type of UI or
if
HUD
you
that's
want,
blocking
if you want
half
the first
show.
5 minutes of the movie, that's a pre-order only.
Or
bonus.
there's going to be like a watermark on the entire show until you pay more to get it off.
Ubisoft style. No.
What happens, George, when you don't pay for Microsoft?
I don't know because I always pay for him. I always give him my money.
He buys it even after he has it.
He's like, oh, look at this watermark. I got to pay.
The other movie I did want to talk about that's coming out really soon, Frankenstein,
Oh,
coming
yes.
to Netflix, directed by, and I'm going to butcher his name, Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo del Toro.
That looks really exciting. We have Oscar Isaac as Frankenstein.
Dude, the timing of this
Correction.
movie is horrible.
Correction. Frankenstein is the doctor who created the monster, not the monster. Just had to
Yes.
say that.
But the timing on this is horrible because it's coming out November.
Yeah, after Halloween.
How do you do a Frankenstein movie after Halloween?
Was the original Frankenstein horror?
I don't think he was a whore.
Horror.
Yes, it's a
Why?
he was
Every time.
essentially-
Every time.
You know, essentially,
We've
he
had
was
this-
the first.
this gag before already.
He was like the first zombie. Like
Not really.
He's not really a zombie.
He's a
it's
dead,
a dead body brought back.
He's
to
a
life.
reanimated corpse.
That's described what a zombie was.
He's not a
Rage bait successful on this guy.
He's not a zombie. What is he? A
that
reanimated corpse.
That hurt. I had to take the headphones off and breathe for a second.
Okay, but like, I get where Josh is coming from. It's Frankenstein. Even not if we're not saying the book was, supposed to be that. The first introduction of him in film was a monster. Like a
The book even
horror film
describes
monster.
him as like, and that's how I imagined it. It was, even though it's like this whole
He's
philosophical
described as
story.
grotesque.
Yeah, it's a dead, decomposing body that's
But
like
he's
alive.
intelligent though.
Yeah.
Yes, but that. My point is that even
Does
the
not
book,
decay.
yeah,
So that's
he's already
that's
decayed. They
not
they
a
found
zombie.
the body.
Yeah, he
He has a
did.
consciousness, unlike a zombie.
He's intelligent, unlike a zombie.
He murdered people.
Unlike a zombie. Hey, there's some zombies out there that probably haven't touched a single person.
Not all zombies, guys. Not all zombies.
He's not eating. He's not
The
all
Diddy
after.
I didn't hear what he
What
said.
is the Diddy zombie? That's like way worse than murder.
Oh, he's turning purple again.
That's so much worse than murder. If you have a Diddy zombie.
Dude, that could be the next joke in Zombieland 3.
Covered in baby oil. And he can't grab you because you just slip out of his hands. This is so bad.
Do you feel better about yourself now?
No, I feel really bad. Honestly.
I just lost 20 seconds of my life.
Also, South Park made a 6-7 joke in the newest
That's
episode.
horrible. No, we're not.
6,
Hey,
7.
we need to explain what 6,
No, we
7
don't.
Yes,
means.
I did.
No,
I
we
said
don't.
in the last podcast we're gonna explain what
What?
6, 7 was in the next
To
podcast.
Tim.
This is the next
song,
podcast.
and I don't care.
6, 7.
Do you know what? Do you know? You want to know what it
Gen
means?
Z
Tim?
podcast now.
We're Gen Z and I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
6, 7. So they're coming.
I
out-
don't care.
the-
I don't care.
Guys,
I don't care.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Did you see who's joining the cast?
Oh yeah.
I don't care. I think Megan Fox, but I don't care about her. Mr. Matt Pat himself.
I
is
thought he
gonna
was in the
be-
first one.
He was in the first.
Yeah, but he's actually joining the cast, like
He's a
as a
voice
prominent
actor.
voice actor for Chica. I think.
Is that?
I'll tap still.
There's gonna be a lot of editing.
No, that's staying in.
Yeah, that's staying in.
Are we gonna meet the requirements for the family friendly?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think
I-
we've blown past that
No,
episodes
no.
ago somehow.
We're just ducking it.
That one actually worked. That one.
Yeah, that did. It was great.
Oh shoot.
But Matt Pat is joining the official cast. Like he's gonna be in it.
He's our age.
He's in it to win it.
I love Matt Pat.
Or is he older actually?
Didn't wait.
Be careful what you say about older.
How old is Matt Pat?
You're old.
He's
Old.
old enough to be old.
He's not our age, Josh.
How old
He's 10 years older than I am. He's 38.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Shut up.
So old.
Wait, you're the same age as Matt Pat.
Glad
You were born
able
in 1986?
to- Yeah.
Ew.
You missed out on the 80s.
See,
So did I for the most part. I don't remember.
Should have been
kids
buying a
this
house.
age are obsessed with people like yeah.
What was the
I'm
brain
obsessed
rot?
with you, Tim.
What was the brain rot of the
What?
90s?
What was the brain rot of the 90s?
The brain rot.
Yeah.
What do you guys consider brain rot?
Like doon 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 to whore.
Or like tralalelo tralala.
Stop.
Chimpanzini bananini. Cappuccino assassino.
Do you know? Do you have anything similar?
No.
I mean,
There was the blue dabba dee dabba da song.
yeah.
Oh,
Crazy Frog.
MLG. You had MLG.
But
on that.
was that the 90s though?
That was like 2000s.
Yeah, that was like right at the turn of
Yeah.
the century.
What was Crazy Frog? Like, what was that?
What was the gummy bear song?
Why were you guys
How-
obsessed with that?
Crazy Frog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the
Bam, 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 bam. I know it's Axel F, but like, why the frog?
Why the gummy bear one?
Why,
too?
and he was naked too.
Gummy bear.
Yeah, the gummy bear.
Yeah,
song.
what was up with these animated characters without pants?
we need the
Because
proof.
Gummy Bear didn't have pants, or did he? He had
I-
underwear.
I don't remember.
But the frog didn't have pants. I remember the frog didn't have pants. To be fair, frogs in nature don't wear pants, but still, why is he wearing a shirt and no pants?
What's with people in 2000 not wearing pants?
Were you also not wearing pants?
There might have been a time. Who knows?
At least one time he didn't have pants on.
Like when I was born, I had pants.
I don't think you came out with pants on.
No, I had
All right, moving on.
Isaac
moving
looks
on.
so done with this.
correction. The gummy bear actually only had underwear. He had flabs for boobs and a belly button.
All right, moving on.
Look at this.
Moving on.
Look at this. This is terrifying.
I don't even know what that is.
You
That was
you
you.
listened to that.
was it? That was later.
You did that.
Nah.
You did no, Tim. This is your fault. You did this. You did this.
Your
I'm so
generation.
sorry.
All right. Well, that's going to conclude this podcast.
Shame on you, Tim. Shame on you and your generation.
Thank you guys. For now, I can say thank you guys for watching. If anybody watches and listening to all
I'm
our
so sorry.
dedicated viewers, we're not sorry for anything. I will stand tall and say that. We do have some dedicated viewers out there.
Guys, I stand by everything I say and will say in the future, no matter what. Even if I take it back, I don't mean it.
Even if I get canceled for it, I'm still standing by it. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, whenever you're watching this.
Maybe the end of the world. Enjoy that. Have fun.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.